Hello and welcome back. I'm here in the same location once again, in the grow room, plant room, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a video, I'm just going to get into it here, on the importance of learning to connect with the energy body, your energy itself. Learning to recognize it and then rest your awareness in it. It's almost as though it's a physical sensation of vibration, is how it feels to me, like the body is buzzing. I ask myself, what does my body feel like right now? And I do this by feeling it, not labeling the sensations as anything, good or bad. I simply just rest my awareness in the sensations of energy in the body. And I've been doing this for years, and I've realized one thing. I've seen that when a human feels a certain way, there's a string, a chain of conditioned thoughts, responses that are linked to however your body is feeling. And unless you're aware of this energetic body, I call it, then your responses are going to be unconscious. In the same way that if you smell a flower, for example, you might say that's a nice smell. Or something that you don't smell or don't like the smell of, you might say, ooh, I really don't like that smell. On both sides of that, there's going to be a chain of thoughts and responses that are going to be attached to that simple experience of smelling a nice smell or smelling a bad smell. Smelling something nice, you might remember a nice memory that you've experienced. It'll lead you to nice thoughts and a chain of them, however long. And the same thing happens on the opposite spectrum. You might smell something you don't like, and that will lead to a chain of memories about things you don't like. Oh, such and such does this, or I hate it when this person does that. Oh my God, I hate this, that, oh, that's disgusting, and so on. Now, when I've learned to recognize and rest my awareness in the energy body, I notice that in the same way that your mind will have a string of thoughts, positive or negative, based on a smell you like or dislike, however your body is feeling, your mind will generate that same positive or negative chain of thoughts, which lead to reactions that are hurtful, harmful, or loving and compassionate. But when you rest your awareness on the body, on the energy body, what I call that vibratory sensation, the feeling of energy moving in your body. And what does it feel like? Not answering that question, just resting in it. You can notice your thoughts want to go either to the positive or the negative, but you're not identified anymore with the thoughts processes as who you are. In other words, you don't take it so seriously. So a thought might come and a thought will go. And instead of being reactory towards whatever thought comes in and feeding the chain, negative thoughts tend to be easier to feed. you can just notice how a thought comes in and a thought goes. A thought comes in and a thought goes, positive or negative, while resting in the sensations of the energy body. Very little has the ability to move you from your state of centeredness. This is what they call being centered. This is also what they call a state of oneness. There's so many different words and ways to explain these things that many traditions, many religions have come up with their own words to describe something that is only an inner experience, something that is subjective. Only you can feel it. So whatever words you use might be slightly different to describe how it feels, what it is to you, than what another uses. Which is what I'm doing here. I call it the energy body. But in religion and a lot of, and I mean true religion, not the dogmatic type that suppresses, but at the core of every religion, there's a understanding of oneness, God, compassion, whatever you want to call it. And when you connect with this energy body, you can feel that for yourself. You can feel the state of being that is available to you always, that they call heaven or nirvana in Buddhism. Again, many different names for the same thing. It's to notice how you are now detached from the seriousness of your thoughts and your thinking mind and the emotions that come after or before certain thoughts. You disidentify because in resting in your energy body, it feels deeper, a deeper reality of who you are than the thinking mind does. You can see from your perspective of your energy, which is a deeper reality of who you are, the happenings in the human experience. It's as though you're looking at yourself from a perspective that's not determined or dependent on everything in your external world happening the way you want it in order for you to feel good. You are detached to a certain degree from that aspect of a human, of being human. Resting in the energy body feels euphoric. It feels amazing. You feel alive. You feel the life within the body itself. And the body is a much closer gateway to your deeper essence than any thought you may have about it. The dilemma in today's world is that we spend much of our lives identified as the thinking mind, as the voice inside of us, as who we are. We derive our identity from this aspect of a human being. So you might ask yourself, how do I connect with this energy body? How do you do that? You just simply feel. I call this looking without a reason. You just look. Not with your eyes, but you bring your awareness to the feeling of aliveness inside of your body. And again, I describe it as vibration. It feels as though there's a very subtle, soothing, very fast vibration that you can sense, you can physically feel in the body. And resting your awareness in this feels great. And it's something that's available to you always. So I leave you with that. Wherever you are around the world, whatever time it is that you're watching this video, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Peace.